Hello all, hope all is well. This is attempt number 2, carrying on for the even round challenge. The starting tower will appear installed in the second round. That alone is worth the I don't care what tower is in the first round. But it still gave a potential chest tower on round 1. But as I've shown before as well, you can actually save rounds towers by pressing enter before you see the tower line up. So I could have done it just then and got the chest tower if I knew it was going to happen. Alas, welcome to the even round challenge again. So sure, this is actual run attempt number so last video had 3. This is technically attempt number 4. But we'll gloss over that fact, shall we? This is looking pretty good because Guardian Tower doubles on chest and Royal Tower, right? And then if I get a Thief Tower in round 4, that just scales both the chest towers here and gives me an additional gold here. So it's pretty good. Round 3. Do I want to save any of this? I have to be real quick. No. Like, I'd have had to have been like almost frame perfect to be able to see the towers and click enter at the same time. Luckily I didn't need it. Again, part of the problem with doing it as well is that it keeps the next round's towers, but if you'd like that round but you didn't like the round before it, you'd have to buy the one before it to then use that round's towers. So it's got its own unique interactions. There's my Thief Tower. And that's my... Yeah, I'm feeling 3 different Guardian Towers this time. It's not my fault that Guardian Towers are really good, okay? So I sort of alluded to the idea last video. I think I'd like Princess Frog combo. It is something I wanted to do an individual video on, because I wanted to use a pun for the title, if I'm honest. In a way, I kind of want to keep the idea. I hope this video recording fails, so I could just keep this information privy to myself. Oh my god, I just bought on round 5. That's forfeit. I was too busy talking about absolutely nothing. Sorry. That was looking so good too. I literally spaced out because I was getting excited about other things. Wow. I mean, that sort of thing happens all the time. I often don't pay attention. However, that was a frustrating reason to lose that one. Let's roll once. Almost exactly where I was last time. This is okay. This is fine. This is acceptable, and should survive to round 4. Thanks to the thanks to the Guardian Tower's double chest and royal buff. So this should be fine. If it's not fine, I blame Ludi. I don't think he watches these, but you know, the fact that he's not here only increases the fact that I have to blame him. So you know, Ludi, if this fails, it's your fault, mate. I'm sorry I didn't make the rules. I just play by them. I hate the game, not the player. Anyway, this time don't buy on an odd round. You should be able to count to 20. 4. This is round 4. F-O-U-R. It's a number that comes between 3 and 5. Again, this looks like a stupid placement. Bear with. There is a plan here. I'm not saying it's a good one. I mean, this isn't what I want as the plan, but, you know, I'll take it. Then I might just do this, honestly. Because I'm still thinking Princess Frog. I know it's a stretch. I know it's a stretch. But it's kind of what I want. So that was 4. Do not buy next round. That's how you just failed. Oh well. Nobody knows my own insanity better than me, I guess. So, this is 5. Hit end turn. Do nothing. Maybe you could make enter the hotkeys. Right. So I'm going to help by suggesting some short keys. Arrow keys for when you've got the tower build up along the bottom and then you have the arrows pop up. R for a reroll. And enter for end turn. I know I've got some pretty advanced thoughts. But, you know. Another thing that could be quite cool, actually, think about it just now, right? So, you can, each of the towers along where you buy them, have a hotkey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. And then you have, so you select a tower by pressing, let's say 1. Then I select a slot by once again pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then there's another one that spawns here, so 0. And if there was another one again, you go minus. Or you can press backspace to cancel the tower. I think that would be cool. This is round 6, so that was an acceptable reroll button, by the way. That's information for me, more than it is for you. Roll again. Okay, so now my gold's going to scale up a little bit. I do not yet kill for red guy, but I'm not expected to. Also, what should I call the... Well, I think I like the red guy needs a name. I can't just keep calling him red guy. Or do I officially just make... Do I officially just make his unofficial name red guy? I don't know. That sounds a lot better, actually. Yeah, I think it's just going to be called red guy from now. I think I'm always just going to refer to him as red guy. For whatever longevity this game has now. Round 7. 7 is between 8 and 6. It is an odd number, and it's prime. Which means it's only divisible by 1 and itself. And there's only one even prime number, and that's 2. But I'm not here to talk about prime numbers. Also, 1 doesn't count because 1 is itself, so 1 isn't a prime number. It has to be divisible by two different factors. Let's go glass tower. Oh, good, it is round 8. Again, I want these 2 spots because I'm stubborn. Stubborn or lucky? Ah, I want that to be the Princess Tower. If that was the Princess Tower, then I could have just bogged off. However, Chest Tower, I'll still pog off. Save the money. So, as specified in the odd round video, the turn where you get the rare towers is turn 11. Therefore, I have to roll for the Princess Tower or hope she just appears in my shop naturally. Which I think adds spice to the sauce. Personally. It might seem like a frustration for the challenge, but I quite like it. Anyway, I'm earning enough gold per turn at the moment. I'm earning 7 from Chest and Thief alone. I think the roll gives me 8? Yeah. So I'm earning 15 gold a turn. So that's not a concern. Right, 9 is between 8 and 10, which makes this an odd number. And it's the square number of 3. I can give education where needed. In fact, I'm even signed up to a website, which is specifically fan service about counting. It's called Only Sums. Was that a tasteless joke? Yes. I do not apologise. Moving on. Princess Tower now. This wins, by the way, I think. I think this beats Red Dude. If I can get a Princess Tower, just to be sure. It's also not bad. Again, horse towers work for the next turn. It doesn't include rolls on the same turn. Okay, I cannot get a Princess Tower this turn. What can I get? Looking like absolutely nothing, except the beginning towards another upgrade to a Guardian Tower. That's acceptable. And this wins, I think, but it's close. Very close. Yeah. Because you got to remember the attack and health scale each other. So I left that. If I had left that for not much longer, that would have been close. Let's take a construction token. I can level up the obsidian and then just whoop, level 3. I think obsidian might be the save here. Personally, I prefer it not to be. If I get a Princess Tower on a roll, I'd rather upgrade that. So the construction tower can sit and wait for an even turn when I get the Princess Tower. Part of the reason why I'm leaving the Frog Tower is because I believe the Knight gives a buff every time it gets a level up. But I don't think it includes when it first transforms. So like if I transformed it with the Frog is level 3, it doesn't give a 3 attack buff, it just gives 1 because it transformed on the turn. I believe. I can't remember if I've messed around too much with that to confirm that that's the mechanics, but I believe it goes something like that. I'm sure someone with better playtesting / more prior knowledge than I would be able to confirm that one. I hate when it does the whole spawns towers and then slowly pushes them so I can't see what's going on. 6. That's a free flower. And then I will save the money for round 14. So again, I'm still playing around with the idea of wait for Obsidian Tower to get to level 2, then turn that into a level 3. That's another good call. Because then it will receive 25% additional buffs from temporary stuff, which is decent. Okay, press no buttons. This is 13. See? Wouldn't it be lovely if I could just press enter here? Rather than have to go down and click. On the same token, you have seen me mess up pressing end turn on Slay the Spire quite a few times already. There's more to come, by the way. I think... So, as I'm recording this one, if this one succeeds, Slay the Spire 11, I think, just dropped. I think I also press E to end turn about two episodes later, and again the next episode, and again 3 episodes after that or something. I don't remember. I've recorded like 24 episodes of Spire already. I'm not quite good. Oh, woo! Yeah! Actually, let's wait till the end of the turn and hope I receive 2 princesses. But yes, I've not gone quite Northern Lion crazy levels of Slay the Spire recordings, but there's a few in the hopper. I don't know why, but I like the idea of staggering them. So there's like 1 every day. Kind of like the concept. Why I've been doing it as such. To be fair, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be doing it, would I? Anyway, let's roll with this. I also had a slight moment of panic because I could have sworn this was turn 13, and I just had a panic attack. Oh well. So anyway, level 2 princess gives 4 XP every turn. It scales, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't scale exponentially. It scales, is the term incrementally? No, it's not. So it will go 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10. God, what's the old term? It's not exponentially, it's, oh, additively, not multiplicatively. See, so there's the Night Tower. So now Night Tower is pretty boss. Drink a free Vigor Potion at the end of every turn. Also, when you gain a potion, you get 1/1 and an experience every turn. So essentially, this Night Tower is capable of getting 5 XP a turn. With a Witch Tower next to it, there's some really funky mechanics if you have Princess Tower, Night Tower, Witch Tower actually. Because this will constantly flip-flop between being a knight and a frog, and it will permanently proc the transformation stuff. You lose the... Every time it flips back to a frog, you do of course lose the free Vigor Potion, but it's kind of replaced by the fact that a Witch Tower places potions. It's a really fun interaction, having the two next to the Night Tower, because it has a turn as the knight, and then it will go, hey, I'm next to a witch. So on the next turn, it will flip back to being a frog. And they'll go, wait a second, I'm a frog, but I'm next to a princess. Swaps back to a knight. And repeat the process until the end of the game. Oh my god, it's round 15, stop rolling. Did I buy something on accident? Right. I'm gonna keep this recording. And I'm gonna check the footage. I know it sounds like cheating, but all I've done is detriment myself by a couple rolls. This is why I've been almost patronisingly been calling out the round turns, because of shit like this. If I only rolled, I wasted gold, I did not buy towers. Although it's a buy clause of the conditions, it's not a direct violation. It's actually more of a detriment to myself, because I rolled on a turn where I couldn't buy anything anyway. So I will keep the condition as is, and I will check this footage back very specifically to make sure I didn't buy on this turn. If I bought on round 15, I will have to scrap this footage. Or upload it as a, hey look, this failed. Lol, look at this guy, isn't he stupid? The answer is yes, we know that, Henry, stop it. Anyway. Enough panicking and, you know, my usual around the house's stupidness. Let's spend some money, because it is round 16. Again, I probably won't get it, but even a late round 3 Obsidian Tower is pretty useful. I do also want a level 4 Guardian Tower if I can. I mean, the answer is no, apparently. Apparently I just get one for the moment. So there you go, see? He levels up, gains 2/2. On top of the 6/6 for a Vigor Potion. I win at the chest tower. I haven't even sat to calculate if I win against Oni or not. I don't think I do. That would be nice if I'm wrong. 17. Stop. 17. I have 2 more rounds where I can purchase towers. I think it was too late for the Night Tower to scale properly. in this run, so I can't consider this a carry by night. The Obsidian Tower, however, can take 2 hits from Oni, which itself is normally a good sign. I mean, again, it's kind of a late scaling Obsidian Tower, so I don't hold too much hopes for it. So it's this round and 20, and then I am finished for buying. Let's go for a level... Let's see if I can put feelers out for a level 4 Thief Tower as well. I seem to be running into everything. There you go. And level 4 Guardian Tower in part 2. So if I can get level 3 Obsidian Tower, that would be cake on the icing. I think I'm set with 2 level 4 Guardians, if I'm honest. I'm not going to overstretch that. You can't put frog towers on light towers. Wow, sorry, my voice cut off. Literally in my own throat box. You can't put frogs on knights because they're the same tower, but they're not the same. So you kind of can't do it. Here we go. Level 3 Obsidian should now go to over 100 hit points by end of round 20. Which should be enough to take 3 hits from Oni, which should be enough to secure the win. So now my biggest concern for this run, and you will know based on whether or not the video is uploaded, and I won't know until I've finished this recording to check it, is if the round 15 violation kicks in as a rule. Did I buy a tower? As you saw, I also have no dice towers. If I had a dice tower, I probably would have considered an automatic fail because it was an upgrade for a tower. But because I had nothing in play worthy of rerolls, I may have to do a little bit of ref jurisdiction on it. However, if I deem that it's successful, you don't like that I deem it successful, tell me, and then I'll redo the challenge. But I think, as I say, if it was just a roll, there's nothing here which benefited from the reroll. Absolutely nothing. So I would consider it a conditional win. I.e. I won, but I detrimented myself stupidly. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. Ooh, Glass Tower's 2 attack off. Ain't that unfortunate. So this is round 20? Correct? Stop buffing everything and let me count? Good. Oh, not count, but you know what I mean. Wait, like, see what the thing is doing. So yeah, Obsidian Tower can take 3 hits. And of course, the transversely deal 3 hits, which should be enough to secure a win. I am now rolling for... if you know what I'm rolling for, you can tell me. I don't know what I'm rolling for. At this point, I may as well just take the Guardian Towers. And like the Obsidian Towers. And really, I want a Flower Tower. I think that's what I'm rolling for. Because I saw that Flower Tower's like 1 hit, 1 XP away, and I'm like, ooh, shiny. So let's see if I can get this red. If it's not a Guardian or a Flower Tower, I'm not overly interested right now. Is my honest answer? Damn, just off from upgrading the Flower Tower. You know what? Let's just end with more gold. Because I said so. So this should be a win. Realistically. Yeah, I have this in the bag. Quite honestly. 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hits. Dead at glass tower. So once again, I'll have to ref check the turn 15 shenanigans. You might see this video. I might have to dump it. Hopefully it's a win. So yeah. Again, as usual, it will just cut to the bloopy business and then give me the ancient tower back here and all the rest of it, so we know that this is done. Wonderful. Catch you next time.